watching videos myself without being at the desk. I guess know known and unknown talent across the world.
Moments from now, the setting is Detroit, Michigan. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right, and you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping, smart, unselfish basketball, a lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got MP. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the one. MP, that one's good.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt...
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Inside. And stolen by Bridges. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
When a defense is under attack like that, it can get into their head and break their will. I think that's exactly what we saw.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's MP. He's got 12. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. He buries it from 3. MP's got 15 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Ivy. Still without a bucket. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. The 3. No good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's MP. The rebound by Detroit. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen.
Here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Klintman comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Martin in for Cunningham. And the Knicks making a change here as well. MP is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Sasser outside. Back to Stewart. And stolen by Bridges. So on the floor for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges. MP is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Guerschon Yabusele. And it's Clarkson in at the point. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers put on a show. He contributed 52 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Knicks leading by 3. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Fires from deep. Chasser can't hit. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And the basket by MP.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Chasser outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Clinton. Ivy comes in for Martin. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. New York also changing it up. Towns comes in for Yabusele. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. 6 to shoot. Back to Anunoby. 3-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
You must have went with dancing shoes at all. Oh, yeah.
And some changes here for Detroit. Duran comes in for Stewart, and Harris is subbed in for Holland. To the paint. Can they get it? And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
MP against Thompson. They set the screen from deep. MP. And the Knicks, another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Thompson outside. Pass to Duran. Ivy outside. Back to Duran. Detroit moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists now tonight. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. From deep, MP. And Ivy pulls it down. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Tim, a top 5 pick in 2022. Jaden Ivey battled inconsistency in his first few seasons.
Well, he is an explosive athlete, and at this level, you can't dominate with speed alone. So he's continuing to put in work, and he's making real strides.
Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. Harris misses. And so MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Towns a screen on Thompson. And here's MP from outside. Towns finds Bridges. Here's Brunson outside. Thompson pulls it in. Pistons trail by 8.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And so it's New York, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment.
Well, when you're missing threes, you have a couple of choices. Work the ball inside or try to shoot your way out of it. They've chosen the...
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Knicks leading by 8. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Harris and Duren together in the middle. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. From deep, MP. The rebound by Detroit. Now here's Ivy. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
MP shot is off. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Harris. What a terrific move that is. Harris has got 13 now.
Yeah, this is Tobias Harris at his best. When he finds a rhythm like he has tonight, he can be really effective offensively.
Brunson finds MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to MP from behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Brunson against Cunningham. Back to Duren. And here's Thompson for 3. Hart pulls it in.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Harris. New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Good on the second one. Here's Cunningham. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That's a beautiful pass. You just love the way Cunningham generates offense.
MP looking around. Pass to Towns. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you.
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Pass to MP. Puts up a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Sasser's checked in for the Pistons. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's MP in at the 3. Martin with the bucket.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 46.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Cunningham, right side. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
Yeah, I love the physicality that Cunningham showed right there.
Here's MP, plenty of space, and it's New York scoring again.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Cunningham on the wing. McBride covers. Martin outside. From the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York leading by 11. Here's MP. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
The floater. Oh, MP with a block. McBride passes to MP. Towns a screen on Cunningham. Towns left side. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 14.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Martin. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Sasser. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach telling their players, let's play with...
Another bucket! Wow!
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
Think about this. This is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Thompson with a steal. Hard against Harris. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Now Hart. MP fires. And the 3 misses. Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by MP. The three is off. Knicks leading by 13. For three. Money from three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Thompson against MP. Flushes it down with both hands.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Towns a screen on Thompson. MP. Oh, the long ball, no good. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Cunningham. Now Duren. Outside Harris. From downtown. Can't get it to go.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Knicks.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag
Good! Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Hart. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Brunson. Now here's Sasser. McBride covers. Oh, no good! About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Martin. MP! Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's Martin. MP fires. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's catch.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
$50 feels 2/3 better than 30 and a quarter better than 40.
Did that in your head, fast.
Maybe I'm a mathematician. You should know I'm not just a pretty face, Dominic Emma. I got brains too.
Ryan, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
What does this organization ask of us, MP? Everyone from the owner down.
Everything we've got. Everything with purpose.
Does that seem unfair to you?
No.
Can you do me a favor and stop forcing moves during games because you promised you would in your videos?
Yeah, I could do that, Coach. I'm sorry.
I don't even mind you making those videos, but when the whistle blows, you need to throw that out the window. You're here to do one thing, and that's help us win, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. I get it.
I'm not saying don't try anything new. Everything's new until you try it in the game, but please, only when the situation calls for it.
I got you, Coach. That's my bad. It won't happen again.
Good.